Ensara TV ekerenga kiomogusi.
We have given the ages. What the governor is reading is combined some of the age brackets. In page 7, we have given every 10 years, 10 years breakdown.
That is why I was saying, let him continue with what he is doing. Then when we reach there,
We will clarify.
Yes, exactly. We'll tackle it then. Kindly.
I've seen what the member is asking. I will look into it.
Yes, let's go to paragraph 3, the county public service.
The county public service ethnic composition reflects the majority of employees, 79% from the predominant ethnic community who are the Mijikenda. A substantive percentage, 21% of the rest of our employees represent 34%, 34 other Kenyan ethnic communities. And that, Chair, you can see it on Annex Chair GM1. GM1, which is it can be found on page 5 to 18.
I think for the first time, we are totally getting confused. So what I would suggest, let's go through it as if you are referring us to page 5. And what is on page 5 is completely something different.
5 to 18, Chair.
Sorry?
5 to 18.
5 to 18.
Yes.
So
It's Annex Chair 1.
yeah.
But it consists from page 1 to 18.
I'm not seeing an extra one here. I'm seeing only 5.
You'll see there's a blank page here.
Okay. Okay.
That page divides the...
Proceed. Yes, sir. Proceed.
Thank you, Chair. So should I go to the second question? Thank you, Chair. The demographic composition of the County Executive Committee members and chief officers in terms of gender, persons living with disability, age and ethnicity. The Kilifi County Executive Committee has 14 members, including ex-officio, members who are the county secretary and the county attorney. The percentage composition of the male gender is 57%, while the female gender takes up the percentage balance of 43%. On age distribution, 9% of the executive committee members are below the age of 35 years. A majority of the members are within the age bracket of 40 to 45. 40 to 49 years, while 35 is in the age bracket of 50 to 59 years. Yeah. 2 members of the County Executive Committee are above the age of 60 years, which accounts for 14%. There are 20...
Are you saying above 60?
Yes, two members.
Above 60?
Yes, 2 members.
Okay. So, proceed.
There are 2 chief officers, sorry, there are 22 chief officers in the Kilifi County Executive. The male gender takes up 59% of the county chief officer positions, while the female gender represents 41% at this level. Majority of the chief officers are youthful. 32% of them are below the age of 40 years, with 5% being under the age of 35 years. Another 32 are within the age bracket of 40 to 49 years. A considerable percentage of the officers, 27%, are aged between 50 and 59 years. Only 9% of this category of staff are above 60 years of age. Most of the chief officers, 64% are from the predominant Mijikenda ethnic community. The balance of 36%, at least 6 other ethnic communities from across Kenya, refer to annexure marked G1.
Proceed.
Proceed, Chair.
Proceed. We will go
Now,
to
3.
one later on.
Any recruitment conducted by the county in the last 3 years, outlining the positions that have been filled and the criteria applied in the selection of candidates.
Sorry, you are saying we refer to annexure GM1.
Yeah.
Okay. Members, are you seeing GM1?
Chair, I would suggest.
That would be fine.
Maybe it's better.
But he cannot refer because he doesn't have also pages.
All the documents have been deleted, so it's
So maybe I will from now on, I'll refer you to pages, members, if Chair, you
That
allow
will
me
be
that.
easy for us to access. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Any recruitment conducted by the county in the last 3 years, outlining the positions that have been filled and the criteria applied in the selection of the candidates. The county government of Kilifi has recruited 230 employees in the last 3 years. The recruitment was informed by the need to replace staff who had exited the service of the county public service through retirement, resignation, demand arising from construction of additional health infrastructure, nurses, clinical officers, laboratory technologists, doctors, etc., as well as natural attrition death. Details of the recruitments have been provided herein, as is annexure GM2 and GM3, but which appears on page 19 to 39. Yeah? Okay. Sorry about that confusion, Chair. The criteria applied in the selection of the candidates include merit, regional balancing, gender mainstreaming, ethnicity mainstreaming, and affirmative action for persons living with disability, youth, minorities, and marginalized communities.
Okay, proceed to question number 4.
The status of compliance by the county with Section 53(6) of the Public Procurement and Assets Disposal Act, Cap 412C. Section 53(6) of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act 2015 requires all procurement and asset disposal planning reserve at least 30% of the budgetary allocation for enterprises owned by women, youth, and persons living with disabilities and other disadvantaged groups. During the financial year 2023-2024, the county government of Kilifi awarded 925 tenders to access to government procurement opportunities (ACPO) related to companies as illustrated below. People living with disability, 26 companies. Women, 422 companies. Youth, 475 companies. These awards cumulatively accounted for 29.5% of the total number of the tenders awarded in the year under review. There's also an attached annexure there, Chair, of GM4, but which appears on page 40. Affirmative action measures being implemented by the county in the promotion of women, youth, and persons living with disabilities.
1 minute, Governor. Have you seen that page? Page 40.
Page 40.
Yes. You've seen it? Well, thank you. So you can look at page 40. Sawa? Members, can you proceed?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Chair. Affirmative action measures being implemented by the county in the promotion of women, youth, and persons living with disabilities in recruitment and leadership. The county government of Kilifi is an equal opportunity employer for all citizens and does not discriminate anyone in the recruitment and selection process. The county government encourages women, the youth, the marginalized people with disabilities and minority to apply for any vacancies when they are declared. The same is captured in all our adverts as shown. Other strategies for measuring affirmative action have been incorporated as follows.
As shown where?
You will find it on between. There's next year, in their next years. Maybe 41, 42. Is it on 41 and 42?
40.
So, I do have to be careful.
41, 42, 45.
You did find it there. I think it was on the reading I read before, so it should be 24 to 35.
Okay, 20?
24 to 35.
Oh, yes. 24 adverts I've seen, yes?
Yeah.
Correct. 29, up to 29. 30, 31. Yes, proceed.
Thank you, Chair. Other strategies for mainstreaming affirmative action have been incorporated. That's what I've said. Recruitment and selection policy. Section 501 of the recruitment and selection policy states that an advertisement shall not favor, prejudice or discriminate on any individual applicant. The extracts are there. You can see how we do it. The extracts are found in Annex as marked GM5, which is page 41 to 42. The stability mainstreaming policy. Section 2.3 of the stability mainstreaming policy states that the Kilifi County Public Service is committed to provision of equal opportunities to persons with disabilities in employment and creating an enabling environment for them to work efficiently and effectively in delivery of public services. If you check there, you'll see the C extracts of the policy attached as an extra GM6, which appears on page 43, 46. 43 to 44, sorry, Chair. 43 to 44.
Okay, proceed.
The gender mainstreaming policy. This policy spells out the following provisions: affirmation of the rights to equitable employment opportunities, retention and allocation of resources to male and female staff, affirmation of its commitment to give opportunities to employees with special needs and other minorities, affirmation of its commitment to take corrective measures for gender imbalance, affirmation to gender responsiveness and inclusiveness in ensuring equal participation of male and female employees in governance and management positions. From the above actions, it is evident that the county government of Kilifi is making all efforts to ensure that affirmative action is mainstreamed in all operations. If you see the extracts of policy attached here in as annexed here, marked G7, which appears on page 45. Any audits or yeah.
Proceed.
Chair, thank you. Any audits or assessments undertaken in the last 3 years to ascertain the level of inclusivity in the recruitment processes? The Kilifi County Public Service Board has been presenting annual reports to the County Assembly of Kilifi as provided for in sections 59(1)(d) and F and 3 of the County Governments Act 2012. You can see also there the report for the years 2022 and 2023 attached herein as an as marked 8. GM8 and GM9 are in different booklets. There's a booklet there, you have the big one. Yeah, you'll find those annexures. 8 and 9, at least here they are appearing. I hope they are appearing to you or two.
Which book is this?
You have 2 books. You have this one,
But do you have 2 books?
and then you have this one.
We have only 1 book here. What is wrong with your county secretary? You come before the Senate and you are keeping the books for yourself.
You need to give the clerk.
And you've used public funds.
Supposed to say to the clerk.
County secretary.
What happened?
Can you kindly explain to us? You are bringing these documents and then you are keeping it.
Chair, the other books were not part of, they are not included in this booklet, so they are separate.
You mean you are making it for yourself, or it is supposed to be for our consumption?
They are for the consumption of the committee.
My question is, why are you keeping it? You see, you are now letting down your governor, boss.
It was not deliberate, Chair.
Yes, how?
Yeah.
Sit, Governor.
Thank you, Chair. We'll check that next time, Chair. And then I've lost it. GM 8 and 9. Yes, it is in that book. It is. They are marked with the annexures. So you have found them. They have annexures. Those ones.
They also divide us.
Which pages?
The whole book.
Governor.
Anyway, Chair. The Kilifi County Public Service Board did an evaluation report on county public service compliance with national values and principles of governance for the year 2023. You can see the report attached as annexed GM 10 are in a different booklet also in that booklet. I don't know which page. If there's no page, it's not written. Huh?
Proceed.
The new book we have given you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. The Kilifi County Public Service Board also did a report dated the 19th day of July 2024 in response to a compliance notice dated the 14th day of May 2024 by the National Cohesion and Integration Commission. You can see the compliance notice and response attached here in as annexed as marked GM 11, which appears at page 46 to 49 on the of this book. The bulk one on the on the book you had before. Thank you, Chair. That's all what I have to present.
That shows that you've not complied.
Sorry?
It shows that you've not complied.
We have complied.
No, the letter says you didn't comply.
Which letter?
The 76.
That's what it says, but not compliant.
The letters from you.
This letter says we have not complied. But we spoke to them and said,
But when did you do it?
The document.
No, I did, Chair.
Yeah? Okay,
I was wondering.
So can you read number 1?
Number 1 of my response.
You are required to comply with the following. Yeah. On that letter.
Yes, in this letter. Yeah. To take practical measures to comply with the Section 7 of the CIC Act, but no more than 1/3 of staff of Kilifi County are from the same ethnic community. On my response, I think my response.
What the letter says that you have not complied. So you are given.
The above subject matter refers. Further references made. This is on that the current board was sworn into office on 17th November 2023, and therefore have served for 8 months, during which the board has done its best to comply with the provision of the National Cohesion and Integration Act and correct provision of that. It's in progress, Chair. What happens, Chair? When I came to office, I had a board,
Yes.
Which I found.
No, Governor, my question was very simple.
Yes.
The letter says you didn't comply.
You see, Chair, the reason why the reason why I'm saying I was reading the answer the way it is, Chair, because if you check there after 2, this represents 40.
Governor, I want to make things very easy for you.
Yes.
I just wanted to tell you
I've complied.
that no, the letter says they give you 30 days.
Yes.
So we will ask you another question later on.
Okay.
Have you done so?
Okay, so
okay,
we'll answer when that time comes.
Yes. That's why I was
Chair.
telling you.
Just a rider,
I was just
chair.
preparing you for these guys.
Okay, thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much.
Just a
prepared, Chair.
rider on the
Members.
same chair.
Yes.
Just a rider on the same.
Yes.
I think the report that was now necessitated this letter was for 2023, and then there was recruitment after. So he is the one to tell us if during that recruitment he complied.
So yeah, that is why I was asking. So let me now, first of all, Governor, take this opportunity. This committee you see here is one of the committees that are as assigned to do cohesion work. And it is attached also with the issue of equal opportunity. This is a committee that will guide you where you have not done well, advise you, and also help you achieve your goals. So we are here to support you. We are not here to intimidate you and your team. We are here to help you. We have got experience. We've gotten other governors who came before us, and I'm happy the way you presented the documents, which is a very good hardcover. We are happy to see these kind of things. What is important is the content, what is inside. So we are going to now into the contents of what is inside your document. And I will now, therefore, ask my members, anybody who has a question or observation, kindly proceed. I'll start with, as usual, Senator Betty Montet.
Thank you, Chair. Your Excellency, I don't know that it is me who has noticed that on the annexes, what they've given us actually the guidelines of what they are supposed to do, but we don't have proof that that is exactly what you do in advertisements. Like we should have a copy of whatever advertisements you've put on the papers.
I think
there's proof, Chair. I think I'll direct you which page they are.
Yes.
We have put a proof there.
Yes, Governor. I just wanted to say what she is asking for. I've seen it, but you see, the problem is like she's asked before. If you say annexure so and so, somebody wants to see that annexure on that page, one page, so that they can go through very fast. So I think now you can show where the advertisement. Give her the page where you've advertised. I've seen. From page 24 to 35, all these adverts, all of them, they are there. Yes. 24 to 35. Yes, I've seen that before because I wanted to know on which pages they were. And now, Senator Chimera. Okay, sorry.
Chair, today I declare interest. I'm personally known to most of these guys here. My senior in court, Mr. Luganja, I reserve my questions for today, Chair.
So are you declaring interest?
Declaring interest, yeah.
Thank you very much. Senator Beth.
Thank you, Chair. Allow me to start on a different note by really appreciating what the governor and his team has done. First of all, to start with number representation here, I've seen about 5 women.
Madam, first of all, I know you are supporting women, but you need to tell them the position you are holding on behalf of them.
Yeah, I'm only starting.
So.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Allow me to proceed, please. So I want to thank you because we have seen governors coming before this committee with all men and others maybe with 1 or 2, but you have done well. 2, I also want to appreciate the governor because for the first time I'm seeing policies in this county. Next, GM6, page 43. I'm seeing an extract of the disability mainstreaming policy. That is something that we have not seen with other counties. That is page 43, annexure GM6. Also, I'm seeing another policy that is annexure 7, GM7 on page 45. Annexure GM7, page 45. I'm seeing an extract of gender mainstreaming policy. Chair, as much as I can remember, from other governors, from other counties who have been before us, the policies may not be there, but for this one, they have done well. However, Chair, I would say the person who was organizing the documents did some mixture. That's why we are seeing these questions. So I would only advise for now that next time, that must be clearly done and labeled. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. So you don't have any question for the governor? Asante sana.
Appreciating my governor.
Thank you.
Now, can I now ask a question, Chair?
Can I give first to
Okay.
Kamau so that, you know, Kamau comes from the neighboring county.
Yes.
So can you proceed, Senator?
Thank you, Chair, and I want to confirm that it's indeed true that we come from the same region with the governor. However, I have two questions that I wanted to ask to the governor. First question I want to draw the attention of this committee to page 2, where the governor was doing his presentation. And, sorry, not page 2, but page 1. Page 1, Chair, the demographic composition of all employees of Kilifi County Government in terms of gender, persons with disability, age, and ethnicity. Chair, I wanted to draw the attention of the governor and tell him that there is a law that prohibits the county governments from employing people living with disability with discriminations in terms of not following the law, and you are supposed to have attained 5% of the required minimum threshold. So, Governor, I think you tell us what is the position of the county government of Kilifi. Second question is,
That
you
is,
are on 1%.
Governor, that's the first question. You've done 1%, and the law says minimum of 5%, and that should be attained progressively. So, question number 2.
Thank you very much.
Yesterday, we had your deputy governor.
What are their plans to?
Wait. The deputy governors were before. You need to hear this, governor. Yesterday, I was in a committee, a devolution committee, and the deputy governors brought an issue that you people are harassing them, and they wanted some laws amended. Unfortunately, yours didn't complain. Thank you. Let's proceed.
Second question, Chair. Second question is...
And testify that I take care of my deputy very well. It's the only cabinet I have 5 men, 5 women.
No, he knows how to select people. He has beautiful ladies in the system. Proceed.
Second question is, Chair, 1 month ago, Chair, we had PPRA in front of this committee, and 10 out of 47 counties were mentioned to have not complied with the law of 30% in terms of distribution of tenders to the marginalized people, that is women, people with living with disability, and youths. We wanted to know what is the position of Lamu. Sorry, not Lamu. Sorry, my governor is coming next. So we wanted to know the position.
I'm the chair of the Jumuiya County, so it's no problem. You can call me Lamu, you can call me Tana River.
Yeah, region, of course, region. So my question is, I wanted to know from you, so that you'll be in record, Governor, have you complied? Thank you.
Chair, I've complied because I've done 29.55.
Let me correct that one. We have the report. You can answer the first question. The second question, they have complied according to.
That's what I was saying.
Yes.
I wanted the governor to go on record,
Yes.
whether he has complied or not.
Thank you.
Yes, on page 40, you'll see I've complied. It's 29.55.
With this policy in place, we'll meet the 5% threshold for Nepal.
And on the disability, with the policy in place, we are going to graduate progressively. I think the one we have indicated earlier was mostly on the executive, but it's in general. Yeah, but progressively now we are doing a recruitment on. As you know, we have also, Chair, the problem of wage bill. So at the moment, we are trying to recruit from within. But any opportunities which come out, we'll make sure that we progressively recover that.
So, Senator.
Through the chair, on the same
please,
disability.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Just on the disability.
1 minute. I wanted to Senator Lomonen.
Thank you.
Not the chair, but you need to show us the recurrent and the
Well,
development to come to 100%.
Well,
Total recurrent.
for your information, when we ask you those questions, we have got public auditor's report.
Yes.
Auditor's report. So, what the governor is asking you, you said 31.5% salary.
I was responding to the wage bill.
Yes, 31.5.
You have answered, Waziri. What you need now is development.
Yes.
You can only subtract development because recurrent is not development. So you need to say if you are using 15 or 20% recurrent, and the difference will be development. Isn't it,
Actually,
Senator?
the correct numbers now is the inverse. So it's 65% recurrent, and 65% recurrent and 35% development, which is an anomaly that we want to correct in this financial year.
This is 2020.
2023, 2024.
So you have 65%.
35% development and 65% recurrent expenditure.
Chair, on the same also, what is your own source revenue? What was your own source revenue?
Our own source
Of the
revenue
last
for
financial year.
chair for 2023, 2024.
First, give us before the governor, previous one, then yours.
I might not be.
Okay.
I can answer that.
But
the previous government, the last collection they had was 785.
Sorry?
There was 785. They went to 985, then 775 million.
Okay.
In the financial year ended when we came to office 2023, 2022, 2023, 2024. This is what I don't have the figures yet.
it is.
Maybe that one you should know. You
Yes,
are in
you-
office.
Yes.
Chair, 2023, 2024 was 1.07 billion. Last financial year, 2023, 2024 was 1.17.
Okay.
And we are planning to collect 1.9 this financial year.
1.9.
1.9.
Are you serious?
Yes, Chair. We have
Yes,
admitted
yes.
the Chair.
Yes.
There have been a lot of issues on collection. People have been collecting money cash. People go home with their funds, cash, and then they
Have their own receipts.
They decide on Monday which they will bring and which they will leave for their wives.
Yeah.
I have since corrected that. At the moment, we have been collecting, for example, on cess a day, 160 to 190,000.
Yes.
We have started out. We automated maybe 2 months or 3 months now the cess collection. And the last figures I had 2-3 weeks ago, we had reached almost 700,000. So we are going to 1 million soon, only on cess. We have not touched all the other areas where we are doing. On issues, for example, like at the moment, on Monday we'll be presenting to a committee of Senate. We have just started an AMR in the hospitals. Yeah? And we have moved the last 2 weeks from collecting only 460,000 every 10 days, and now we are collecting 5 million. We have moved from 250 million to 470 per quarter. So, and we can go more. There's only privileges and thefts which are just in counties, and I can admit it here.
So before you move forward, I want
Yes, Chair.
your collection on source revenue, which is whatever you're collecting. Many governors told us their collections mainly are from the hospitals, level 4 hospitals. Tell us your situation.
Yes, SCHF is 30% of the collection.
So now around 300 million is from hospitals.
Yeah, 300 million is from
hospitals.
from the hospital fund.
But yeah, also, I need to clarify this, that the money we collect from hospital, we spend it at the hospital. Yeah. So we are, as I said, when I came in, we are collecting 250. In 1 quarter, we moved to 470
Thank you very
million.
much.
And when we did performance contract, when the officers were telling me they are paging it at 500, I told them, I don't know how you'll do it. I will page it at 700 and above.
Yes.
And I'm going for the performance contract next week with all the CCs and chief officers. And everybody must show me, when you want a budget, how much have you collected yourself?
Thank you very much. You can proceed.
Which bill we have answered? Which one have I not answered, Chair? Succession plan. The succession plan one, we as you said, during the recruitment we are doing now, most of the recruitment the public service board is doing now is on medical, nurses, and all these people. But we have many youngsters who have been working in the county as casuals. We found about 1,000 casuals working in the county government who have been there for 10 years. Majority of them are youngsters. That's why the vice chair was saying the recruitment we are doing now, we are doing internal recruitment. The adverts we are doing, most of them, if you see the internal, because we are trying to recruit the people who are already working as casuals. As you know, with the IPPD, you cannot pay casuals any more cash. So we are trying to recruit from within, so that instead of ballooning our wage bill by bringing new people, the ones who are already being paid as casual, we recruit them on contracts, so that they bridge the gap. The succession plan is, every time we recruit, we don't recruit old people. The people you see with the above 60 in the executive are people who have special duties, like the one of health.
Yes, the question about plus 60.
18.
Yeah, the 18.
60 and above.
Can you tell us who these 18 are?
I think out of the 18, one is a CC member for health, and one is a county attorney. If you go to page 18, you will see the list there. I think some are the ones of disbanded count. There were PWDs, and the ones were from the municipality, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have
adopted from the.
yeah, and those who are adopted from the municipality have reached 15. I think they have already been notified. Those who are leaving offices.
So you are having PWDs are up to 65. I think the law allows. So the others, you are going to give them notices.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Chair.
There is something you have not addressed, the issue of PWDs. Governor, you know, the PWD, you can pick from anywhere within the country.
Yes.
If you want to attain progressively the 5%, minimum of 5%, then you can also source not only from Kilifi County, from other counties also. You can talk to your fellow governors, and you have any disability person, yes, what is the qualification? Then we've talked to many governors about this. So see if you can go that way. And these are our people, you know, our brothers, sisters, and their relatives. So what do you think you can, what measures do you want to take so that you at least have more than 2% in the next few months?
Yeah, we'll try, the chair, because we are now recruiting. I'll ask the public service board. We have other new adverts which will be coming soon. We'll target to get PWDs. I've had a challenge here, and I've already been speaking with the public service. In the new, you know, we don't have a county headquarters. The one we are building, we want also to make it disability friendly, because we have many disabled people we could employ who are qualified. But if you see again the infrastructure we have put in most of our counties, they are not. They don't have much accessibility even to our buildings. They are not made for disabled people. So we are not only going to recruit.
Really
we need also to plan. We need also to plan that when you have disabled employees, they are also able to access even simply their offices. So we have two challenges, but we are going to address that, Chair, in the next days.
Through the chair, how many disabled people are registered in the county?
So, Governor, you're asking a question?
Sorry, Chair, but I asked through you. I just wanted to know the total number of registered people who live with disability in the county.
It's according to 2019 census. If you have, fine. If you don't have, you can provide.
Chair, we have an act which we just need to finalize to create the board of people living with disability in Kilifi County. Mm-hmm. The act, it's called the Kilifi County Disability Act 2022. Mm-hmm. Yeah? Which was not finalized, was left pending. We are finalizing that, then we'll have a board enacted. Mm-hmm. I think we have done part of it. It's already an act, and I appointed the chair 2 weeks ago. Of that board.
Chair,
so we have a
just to follow up on that one.
Yeah.
What is the specific common date of that particular board in Kilifi? Perhaps council can
ask the council to answer that.
Yes, there are two questions the council would want to answer. But before we go there, I wanted to ask the vice chair. there is an organization that deals with people with disability, people living with disability.
Chair, you're answering my question, but proceed, Chair.
National Council. I can cede that question to you. Kindly, please. You can ask.
No, proceed. My question on that particular board is I wanted to understand if it's going to overlap with the mandate and the role of the NCPWD.
Yes, so the chair, vice chair, do you normally communicate with the organization, National Council for People Living with Disability? Do you normally have conversation with them?
Of late, since we came into office, we have not, but we had a meeting 2 weeks ago, and we made an appointment to meet the officer in charge in Kilifi County, so we can also be able to organize and see how best to, anytime we do, we have advertisement, we normally also talk to them, give them the advert, so they can be able to at least recommend, even if it's not from within Kilifi County, from a different county.
Thank you very much.
In that connection, there's something I just want to amend what the Senator asked about the establishment. I'm sorry for that. I've actually gotten the figures. Currently, we are at 4297, but the establishment is supposed to be 10,380.
That's good.
So we have a huge gap. Mm-hmm. And from what my governor has actually said, we are trying to recruit from the internal so that we can be able also to give an opportunity.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Chair, can the council perhaps react to my two issues?
Please.
Yes, yes, I can answer that. The first one was...
Take the mic.
Yeah.
On record, yes.
Through the chair, the first question was about section 65 1E, which mandates that at least the county should employ 30% of people not
closer to the mic, please.
30%. We should employ 30% of people who are not the predominant ethnic class. That we have already done. We have succeeded in that. But any amendment, anything to make this section better, you can take it up.
Are you supporting
what the chair is looking for, Luganje? You answer the Kilifi County disability.
I have it. That was the question.
Okay.
I have the second. That was the first question.
You clarify if you are not clashing.
No, that was the first question from Senator Chimera. The second question is the core mandate will be for the persons living with a disability. The core mandate will be to achieve equalization of opportunities for persons with the disabilities and to establish the county board for persons with disabilities and other purposes. Thank you.
So that's fine. We need to. We have only 5 minutes now because Samburu governor is here waiting for us.
Okay, Chair, can I ask something about the agencies because it's important?
Yes, please.
What are they doing for the agencies? What programs do you have? What have you already done? Or what are the future
before you
plans?
answer that one, Senator Turkana County.
Chair, I wanted to know the advisors of the...
How many advisors do you have?
I'm supposed to have 5, Chair, but I have only 3 for now.
Where does it show that you are supposed to have 5? Bwana Wakili, can you help?
It's in the public service. What is it called? It's called
Senator Chimera.
The Serem. There's a Serem.
Help your friend.
All the governors have 5. I have only 3. I have saved money for. I have 3. I'm looking for the 2 later. I've saved 3. I'm trying to balance.
Sorry, Chair. You know, sometimes I'm at war with the certain provision of the law because, like my good friend Faraj here, he's a county solicitor. If you look at the law under the County Attorneys Act,
Faraj?
This is behind him.
Okay.
Gen Z, by the way.
Gen Z.
I know him on a personal level. So the county attorney here has a 6-year term fixed. But Faraji there, the law is a bit confusing. You know, it says it's a bit silent. So he can serve for 10 years, he can serve for 2 years renewable. So on the same breath, Chair, on the issue of governors and advisors, another governor, I think it's Bomet, had 7 advisors. Another one had 10 advisors. So also the law is not so keen on how best to cap the advisors. I would propose the committee on its own motion can move amendments and specifically cap the number of advisors. Governor, maybe two are enough for you.
SRC has capped that.
But it's not in the law, so we want to keep it in the law.
If you have already, you
It's
have
in the law, but I think 2 will be on the lower side. Sometimes you have like legal, you have economic, you have, the counties have different needs.
So 3 is fine.
Yeah.
No, that is not for your consumption. We can deal with that one at our own level.
Deal with it. I mean, I have no problem.
Yeah.
I can
So-
work
so
with,
Governor-
if you have seen, I'm trying to reduce numbers everywhere. But I want to answer the question of Gen Zs.
Governor, there was an issue that was raised in the Senate. And unfortunately, we had my friend, the Wakili, the issue of lawyers, outsourcing of lawyers. That is a big issue. You have an attorney in your office, you have a solicitor in your office, and Chimera will push you and ask you to employ or to hire his law firm.
Chair, point of order, Chair.
Yeah, what's
According to our standing orders, if a matter is alive before the Senate by way of a petition,
yes,
then you cannot discuss it in another forum,
no,
Chair.
I'm asking a
Chair,
question.
Chair, let me finish.
No.
Let me finish, Chair. Let me finish, Chair. You are out of order, Chair, because we have a petition seeking to bar counties from recruiting.
Do you know the question I want to ask?
No, I can read your mind,
Let
Chair.
me finish first.
Okay.
Let me finish first, then you can raise your point of order. So my question was, my question was, how much pending bill do you have? Umefahamu sasa? How much pending bill in relation to outsourced lawyers?
Also, as Chair, we have so many pending bills. I have, in total amount is, one is 1 point what? Is that the total? The pending bills, Chair, for legal are over $1 billion.
Sorry?
Over $1 billion. But what I've done progressively, Chair, I've engaged lawyers. There was one lawyer who was demanding 927 million from the county government of Kilifi. I managed to bring that lawyer to 110 million. And we signed off. And progressively, I'm dealing with any lawyer who comes with crazy bills. I sit with them. I say we can negotiate downwards. The matter which I was debating, for example, Chair, was a matter the county was fighting for 600 million, and then the lawyer's fees is 927. So I told the lawyer, you know, instead of me paying you, when we win the case, take the 600 million, the county can forfeit it for you. Because why do you fight? I give you 906 to get 900, I lose 300 million. So I told him I can't do that. So I'm dealing with that, Chair, and I think the lawyers who are dealing with me, they know I'm very clear with that. I'm not going to pay crazy bills which are not making any sense.
So in your administration, you've not hired you've not outsourced, or you are still there?
We have a few. We have a few for reasons, Chair. As Senator Montet was asking, is also we trying to get our agencies to work in the legal fraternity.
Yes.
And most of them, you know, also they are brilliant lawyers. They have gone to school. But sometimes you need that backup of a few.
We understand. Some cases are very complex. So
senior counsels to back them up. But I have
your county attorney is who here?
It's Luganja.
But he's. You are telling me he's not competent enough to.
No, he is.
Can you answer that question, please?
Answered very well. You see, Chair, when they
the moment we're empowering, Chair, we're already the Public Service Board has advertised, I think, for more lawyers because we want to reduce hiring of outsourcing. And I had a meeting with the county attorney and all our legal officers.
Our wakil here is Madzayo. I think you went to the same class. How did you know?
Let me
So, Chair, what we are trying to do is we are trying to switch off your mic. We are trying to get more legal team so that we can finalize also many matters. I've inherited a county with 411 pending cases in court, which we need to clear. So we might need some extra services for some time before we completely wipe out everybody, so that we can clear all this.
Yeah, I think you can I think you can use mediation. Yes, please.
Through that, Chair, that's what we use.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I think we. Gen Zs.
And I arrived back yesterday from Sweden, and I was dealing with Gen Zs. I have doing something I'm doing with the Swedish embassy here in Kenya, with the Kilifi Innovation Hub for the youth. We have already started a program of the school try, headed by a team in the Swedish embassy and government. And I was in Sweden just to see the new innovation hub where I'm trying to build in Kilifi with the donors to get the youth involved. We have also another program we are doing with the partners called Powerland and with the Japanese JICA. And we have trained already the 500 first cohorts of IT. They have graduated now. They study from home. They don't have to come to class, to go to class. And out of those ones, already, that's why you see our revenues improving. I've recruited 33 out of those boys we have trained already to government, and they're collecting revenue. We're having a new cohort starting in September with another 500 batch. Our idea is to have all the youth of Kilifi be computer literate.
Do you have photo sessions or programs that you are doing? Because you've not indicated here. If you can send it to us in the next 1 week.
With the youth.
Because what I will tell you today, what we came across different governors presenting different type of documents. And I'll tell you today, two governors, Governor Makweni and Governor Trans Nzoia, brought very good documents to us, including all those things. Something very important the two governors taught us was they had, one of them had a fund called Nawiri Fund. That fund, they put money separately. It's a revolving fund. What they are doing is youth, because they're just out of the university or college. When they apply for jobs, contracts, they don't have money. So let me finish, then you will tell me yours, and you can include in your document. I'm just trying to help you.
Chair, just before the governor answers, I think it's important why we are asking. Oh, sorry.
So basically, what they've done is, let's say, for example, a young man applies for a contract. He will be offered that contract, but the LP or LSO will go to Nawiri. Nawiri, if it is 3 million, Nawiri will give them funds, about 1 million at 3%. When payment comes, it goes through Nawiri, deduct the 3% and whatever they've advanced, and the money is growing, is a revolving fund. So the issue we have today here, why you are asked to come here, is because of Gen Zs. So do you have similar type, or if not, are you, just tell us your story.
Yes, Chair. I have a plan, and I've talked about the ones of the training we are doing with the youth, which many of them already out of the 500 have gotten through the IT, gotten employment. They're working as we're talking, apart from the ones I've employed. But apart from that, I have the Wezesha Fund. The Wezesha Fund, Chair, also the Powerland program with the Gen Zs, we have what you call a starter pack, where those who have excelled, they get, like the day of graduation, they got starter packs from the donors. The donors, not even the county. The county, we have a Wezesha Fund, which we are having a revolving fund. We are doing with 2 institutions. We advertised it into the financial constitution. We got KCB and Rafiki Microfinance Bank. The county has invested 200 million, and we are getting 1 billion, because we had a plan with the banks that we give 1 shilling, they give us 4 shilling. So we have 1 billion at any given time, where youth, women, and people living with disability, and then other businessmen from the county who have business to do.
Can you, county secretary?
And you pay only 4%.
Yes.
And it's a one-off 4%. It's not continuous. Yes. Here. I want to explain that, because it's not continuous. It's one-off. What you do is, once you have your application done by the county and the bank, you will pay 4%. If it's 1 million, you'll pay 40,000, and it's a one-off. You work through the county, and the money is directly transferred to that bank, so that they deduct their money, you can get your profit and do something else. That's what we are doing in Kilifi.
So can I get, I'll give you 1 week. If you have all those documents and the projects you are doing with the youth, I've seen
The trade officer can even say already how many youth groups have gotten money, how many
Yes.
women.
Do we
Can
have
you
a
say something?
trade
You have
officer?
a report with you? Can you just say the groups you have so far benefited and how much money?
But Bana County Secretary, let me get the documents.
Send it in writing.
Thank you very much.
But later,
Yeah,
yes.
I was going to say, I think I'll send it, we'll put it together in writing clearly. But yes, we've been doing LSO and LPO financing. We've also been supporting groups and also SACCOs and also individuals. Another thing that we're also doing, we have an investment conference coming up in December, and one of the pre-events is a youth engagement, youth and business engagement. And from that, we're taking innovators.
And women in business. They will be asked just now. We have two programs. One will be women in business, one will be youth in business, because Senator Siengo and Senator Montet will ask you, why were the women after youth?
Chair. Before she sits down.
No, let her finish first.
Oh, okay.
So one of the activities that we're going to do in that is we're going to take the best in class entrepreneurs and innovators and give them an opportunity to pitch to angel investors during the investment conference.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
I just want to ask something for Gen Zs, for Senator Montet. The reason why I've been so interested on this innovation hub is some of the youth of Kilifi. We have many innovators in Kilifi. One of the youth have now discovered street lights with CCTV. So you can put your street lights at home, your house, and they all have CCTV. You pass the light, you can see, but also you are captured. So by youth from Kilifi. The latest the youth have discovered, because I brought them together last year, we had a week of innovation in Kilifi. And the youth came with different innovations. One is using banana fiber to make pads, to make sanitary pads. So now we are already in the process of, we have already signed an MOU with Taita Taveta County, because the bananas come from there mainly. So we have already signed an MOU. We are in the process of buying a machine for the youth to start producing
Thank you, Governor. Because of time, now we are.
Chair, let me just say this. It's important to
Don't
come on
entertain
it,
more
on JNC's
because
place.
the governor or
Just a bit, because Chair, what I want to say is this. The reason why we are where we are at the State of the Nation is because we don't tell people what we do. Governor, why we are asking for these documents and even the pictorial and all that, it's important that we tell the youth what exactly the government of Kilifi is doing. For example, you have even youth from Kilifi who are not living in Kilifi, but if they get to know exactly what you're doing, then they'll be interested, they'll come back to work, and we are going not to be visited because you would have done things for the
Thank you.
GNCs.
Thank you very much. That is just an advice.
Thank you.
Because, what I want to do now, we want to adjourn this meeting. But before we adjourn, I want to... Yes. You know, the governor Samburu came from all the way from Samburu County. Yeah. Now, the governor, thank you very much for coming. I want to... in yesterday's meeting, the deputy governors said there are only 5 governors who are working well with their governors. And apparently, the 5 governors, 3 of them are from the coast. 1, Taita Taveta, 2, Kilifi, 3, Kwale. As our wengine Abara, I don't know what's wrong with them. So they need to... So, Governor...
An answer for that, Chair. If you see all the ones who are mentioned, they are pair. My deputy is a woman, the deputy of Taita is a woman, the deputy governor of Kwale is a man, yes. The governor is a woman. So maybe when it's a pair, it works better. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So on a light note.
Thank you very much. I will give you your final remarks. What I want to request the governor is for the county secretary to provide us with the issues we've asked, all the documentation. This is good for your documents because up here is very nice. But inside, we need to have more pages on the issues you've done. And also, Governor, thank you very much for coming. I know you came from Europe. You're tired, you want to go. That's why I'm telling these people to harakisha kidogo. This committee is going to present the documents, and we are happy with your documents generally. Asante sana, and I want also to congratulate your people you came with. Asanteni sana. This is the Senate. We are mandated to support devolution. the issues we are asking is to support devolution. Remember, when we fought for the 400 billion, we had an issue. We wanted to give you 425, but then we mediated and got 400. We are fighting for you to get more money. But then, please, when we fight for you, you also try and make sure these monies are being used in a proper way, because a lot of leakages, like you've said, especially says collection and all those things. Asante sana. If you have any final remarks, kindly please proceed.
Thank you for inviting us, and thank you for giving us more recommendations on what to do things better. I think if we put down all what we are doing in Kilifi to alleviate poverty, to help the youth, we will send it so that you can help us to put it out there. So I'll be very happy. I'll personally take charge of that one to just say all the steps we have taken as a county, and we will try our best to use the money prudently for the people of Kilifi and Kenya. So asanteni sana.
Thank you. We want, if we get those documents, because we are going to table our report, we'll be reporting the best 10 and the worst 10. We've seen 2, which are, I don't want to mention the name, who have not done very well. And we've seen about 5, including maybe yours now, who are in a better position. So please send those documents for your records, not for anything. If you want us to...
yes. We'll document everything.
Asante sana. Thank you very much.
I'm sure I'll be somewhere very top.
So. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Maybe we have not, I agree with you. We have not said much what you are doing.
No.
But you are doing quite a bit.
I know you are doing a lot, but you've not indicated. And we are just advising you so that we take a good books. I will ask your friend, lawyer, and your neighbor to sindikisha gavana yetu tafadhali. Thank you very much.
Ensara TV, ekerenga kiomogusi.